Hi, this is Mr. Hood, and we're going to solve a one-step equation using subtraction. The equation that we're going to solve is x plus 8 equals negative 15. And we've represented this equation on the left using a model. The variables being represented by the brown mystery bag, the positive 8 by the 8 little positive counters, and the negative 15 by the 15 little negative counters on the right. First things first, let's put a vertical line through the equal sign, and let's put a horizontal line underneath. Now, ultimately, the goal of any equation is to get the variable by itself. So in this case, in order to get the variable x by itself, we have to get rid of that positive 8. In order to get rid of that positive 8, we are going to add the opposite. Well, since the opposite of positive 8 is negative 8, let's add negative 8 to the left-hand side. We're going to represent this in the model by adding 8 little negative counters to the left-hand side. Now, another rule of equation solving is that whatever you do to one side, you must do the same thing to the other side. So if we've chosen to add negative 8 to the left, then we have to add negative 8 to the right. At this point, it's time to cancel some opposites. So on the left-hand side, since we have a positive 8 and a negative 8, we're going to cancel them out because, of course, their sum is 0. Now, on the right-hand side, it's time to do some math. So we're going to take that negative 15 and we're going to add it to negative 8. And in fact, the solution that we're going to get is negative 23. Now, is that correct? I don't know. Let's check. So how do we check an equation? First step, let's rewrite the original equation. Step 2, let's substitute in what we think x equals. Well, since we think x equals negative 23, let's go ahead and replace that x with negative 23. Now let's do some math. Negative 23 plus 8 actually is negative 15. So what we have on the left equals what we have on the right. That means our solution checks out. So in conclusion, for the equation x plus 8 equals negative 15, the solution is x equals negative 23.